Yeah, so I think we're just gonna be picking up some data recorders for a bit. So not too much going on. Just just killing some bandits. Well, technically they're savage warriors, but I think this is also the area with one of the Claptrap missions. He found like a signal that he believes is going to be part of it's another Claptrap unit. Or that's what he thinks it is. And I'm pretty sure. Okay, that guy died in one shot. Never mind. There is a witch doctor that I just haven't killed yet, and we will. Guess fuck witch doctors or shamans or whichever you prefer. I just came in here for the audio log, my friends. Please stop hitting me. So Claptrap had something to do with his crash. Okay. I mean, I would assume so because Claptrap's kind of an idiot sometimes. So I would assume he had something and he messed up somewhere. God, these berserkers are so hard to kill when you're trying to hit their critical spot with the giant shotgun. Makes things a little easier or a little harder than you would have preferred. Apparently, I have a bunch of skins, and I'm just gonna unlock the one. And I already had that unlocked. Well, fuck it. This one does a shit ton less damage, but it's corrosive, so in theory, it would do more, but it's not doing as much. Jeez, it took me forever to get that. And I think the witch doctor killed the other guys, so. So not only do I have to deal with them, once they die, I have to deal with this. Oh, it's a shock guy. Shock witch doctors are probably one of the worst because they're beams of electricity that they can randomly throw out. It's this consistent damage that once it tags to you, it takes a while for you to like disengage and have it like break, but it essentially tethers to you and you take damage while you're tethered to it, and it's annoying because it pretty much eats your shield apart, and your health not exactly not immune to it, I should say. So this is where the Claptrap unit is actually at. I wanted my shotgun back, which is a Jacob's weapon. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So this is the Claptrap unit that we were supposedly going to go find. Let's see how well this turns out for good old Claptrap. I assume it probably goes swimmingly, right? Like every Claptrap mission has ever gone. I feel bad for Claptrap in all of his missions.
It sounds like you're near the blip, but I don't see. Oh wait, that skag swallowed the Claptrap unit. You've got to protect the skag until he vomits the Claptrap up.
So, yeah. Old Pukey here is an escort mission where you have to wait for the skag to puke up the Claptrap unit. And for whatever reason, he runs into the bandit hideout, and the bandits come out and they try and kill him. Not sure if there's a specific reason why they have to do it. I mean, I understand that you have a giant freaking skag. You probably should definitely try and kill it since it got... Thank you, Claptrap. I'm glad you interrupted me for that. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I think they're fighting. Old Pukey's actually fighting, so it's not quite just like the walk the dog mission. It's not as bad as that was. Priorities right there. Oh, there's a witch doctor. And is that the one over here? Oh, it's a slag witch doctor. Good. I think I run over here because Pukey was getting kind of hit. And then he runs in front of my bullets. Good job, Pukey. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they have the Pukey fight with the actual, like, indigenous people. Doesn't feel like he's just standing around. And at the same time, it's cool that they made the indigenous people go and try and fight Pukey. Okay, that's. I was like, why is he taking damage all of the sudden? It's because my my death trap just sort of died, so I don't have a backup. I don't have any help left, and I'm against a witch doctor and 2 badass savages. Things are not looking up. I don't think I die here. And I killed one of the badass savages. I think both of the badass savages actually. And
I finally found another Claptrap. Yeah, he's dead.
and then it blows up in your face.
And he exploded. Oh well. Now to slip back into the warm, comfy Christmas sweater that is my depression. Come on back whenever you're ready.
Not sure that's how you can describe what depression feels like, but whatever. I won't judge. That does a lot more damage. 200. And it's a dot weapon. But yeah, that was the entire mission. we literally ran in there, got shot at, tried to protect a skag that went on a rampage in a village for no reason, and then have him puke up a dead body. Or a dead Claptrap unit, I guess is the correct phrase. And don't tell me we're doing this mission. I don't think we can do this mission quite just yet. So it is close by, and we have to clean the urine splotches. So I think the backstory behind this was that I think we missed the actual dialogue for this. So a skag went into Claptrap's house and peed on a bunch of his stuff. However, what I forgot to find out is that the pee can only be seen at night. There's this day-night cycle, and I think right now it is during the day. So all of these skags I'm probably going to be fighting are going to be kind of, I wouldn't say useless fighting, but it's kind of useless. I don't want to say it's useless, but it is, because I will have to come back because there's not nighttime. I didn't realize this at first. Like, I was trying to figure out why the fuck this was happening. So as you can see, there are like random things in here. Like, there's a television, there's a boombox, there's stuff like that. And you think, oh well, this must be the things that he peed on, but you can't clean it off because you technically cannot see the pee unless it's at night because it glows in the dark. I think that's what they say. The pee glows in the dark, so you can only see it at night, which is weird because it's like, how would you notice if something pees on you if you can only see the pee at night? Because if you go to bed before yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky. Probably. So I'm probably just gonna be running around here killing a bunch of skags, waiting for either night or for me to figure out what the fuck's going on. It is annoying when missions are time-based, like, oh, it's only available at night, but it's like, but if you have no way of, like, manipulating time, like, in Witcher, you can, like, sit down and meditate for X amount of hours, or in Fallout, where you can sit around and wait patiently, and your character has amazing patience, and just, like, sit there for, like, 24 hours at a time. But they don't have a system like that in this game, so we are just going to be sitting around killing skags instead. And I don't think it becomes dark until, I think we have to come back for this mission. It's one of those odd missions where you're like, okay, well I can totally do this because it sounds really easy, and then you're like, oh, you threw in a curveball that I have to, why, what, but why you have to do this? Why you have to be so mean? Why you have to be so mad? I'm sorry, I'm just rambling right now. I don't really have much to talk about when you're just killing skags. I think this is his hideout with a bunch of stuff. So you can see the P. Oh, that's just Thunderbolt. Never mind. Never mind. But I don't know. That is a goldfish or money. I can't tell. It's a dapper looking hat though. But yeah, you can't actually touch any of this until night, as I mentioned 20 bajillion times by now. So now I think I say screw it and just head on out. So they don't tell you that it's specifically done at night. They probably do in like the intro audio, but they didn't. That didn't play for me. So I'm gonna say it's the game's fault, not mine. Completely just blame the game. You know what? Just say thanks, Obama. That'll fix everything, right? Even though he does not have a smell, Claptrap would like you to wash out the urine. Oh, the skag sinkhole is can only be seen at night. Thanks, by the way. Yeah, it's only visible at night. Have fun. I was like, God damn it, night. Really? I don't really notice the day-night cycle. Either that, I'm not sure if I either noticed the day-night cycle now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, they haven't. I don't think they've had a day-night cycle throughout the majority of this game. Then they introduced it in this video or in this DLC just for this particular level. And if that was the case, that's just that's unnecessary. I'm pretty sure I do notice the night cycle because it gets a lot darker than it ever has to be. Pretty sure I shot that guy and just ran away. Ah, the fan boats. Okay, so I think the corrosive does more damage to boats, obviously, but I think I just preferred the electric damage because it just tears cars and people alike. It's so good. So it looks like the last data recorder is on the top of this. It looks like quite a bit of a climb, and I assume there's going to be people spawning. They're just going to give me a free recorder. Oh, the dream. Yeah, there we go. Badass Savage as well. Not like I could have an easy time getting in here. Ah, what a life. Yeah, not much to talk about during fights. I need something to ramble about, and I'm not gonna do another ramble about freaking witch doctors. Oh, it's a crippling witch doctor as well. The worst. Just the worst. So that beam that usually is like a damage source, for a crippling witch doctor, it's a slow. And not just like a small slow, like, oh, you move like 5% less, or, you know. It like negates the majority of your movement speed to the point where you move as slow as a slug. And it's boring.
We've just crashed on Acris. My plan is set in motion, and the Vault Hunter just arrived. Fortunately, however, the Vault Hunter survived every attempt I've made to kill him, which kinda makes me kinda nervous. But just keep it together. Just think like Jack. What would Jack do? What would Jack do?
Summon a giant warrior, believe he's the best, and then get killed.
Nice job fighting those echoes, minion. Come on back when you're done.
But something along those lines. Was I close? So it looks like we're going to be stealing some rockets. For the Rock Dahlia murder, which I'm pretty sure is close to a really, really heavy metal band. The Black Dahlia murder? I'm pretty sure that's a band. I'm pretty sure it's like black metal. Or like really, really aggressive death metal, in case you were wondering what black metal was. I wasn't being racist here. Ah, a vampiric one. I was wondering when we would see a vampiric witch doctor. So their beam is steal his health from you. They have a lot of health. These are one of the more tankier versions, since he can regen health like that. He can regen health when he upgrades his allies. And it's not exactly like a slow regen. I'm talking like it just spikes 100 to 0. 0 to 100. That's the way around. And you can also turn into bats and swarm you and then do consistent damage while in bat form. Witch doctors are annoying, if I haven't said that enough. They're just really, really stupid to fight. Especially vampire ones when they're stealing health from you. You have to kill that shit fast. Or else they just sit there and like, oh, lol, health. That's right, he had Hammerlock envy. It's an odd envy.